What's your opinion, experience?
Yeah. I think most people sometimes when they're kind of comparing things, they're doing verses, and I think
Yeah.
they need to think and. So I think each each way journaling helps. I think we have this. I have this little thing,
Yeah. Yeah.
um, and this is really grateful. This is really great because I carry this with me all the time, and
Mm-hmm.
the startup cost is very low. Like usually with a laptop or a phone, I have to open it, lock screen, everything, going to Notes app, finding
Plus
where I need to put the
distraction.
notes.
Yeah. Plus distraction
Yes,
is
plus
huge.
a lot of distractions.
Distraction is huge.
So I
Yeah.
can take this when I'm going on walks. I leave my phone
Mm-hmm.
behind. Just kind of have this, and then if I have a thought in mind, I just open it and write it out. So same thing with
Yeah.
end. Like maybe this is not very well in terms of keeping a record of my
Mm-hmm.
journals.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think they're kind of having everything on like some sort of digital uh, screen definitely helps. I
Mm-hmm.
think it helps me more with organization as well. Like I use Obsidian, and you can close. Um, like that's just a personal thing for me, but like you
Right.
have
Right.
like
Right.
these drop downs, and you can close them to kind of get more visibility into things.
Mm-hmm.
I think more around themes, and there's more creativity. Not more creativity, but there's more customizability that you don't get on paper. Like you
Right.
can use
Right.
multiple tools and everything. But I'm a big fan of audio journaling.
Mm-hmm.
I think for me it works really well because I could just like I think maybe my brain is like so chaotic, like there's so many things going on, which I think writing could be very like if I'm typing, it's very
Mm-hmm.
slow.
Yeah.
And you as you said, like it's an enabler. So I think it's good for like collecting a lot of thoughts, but I think if you
Mm-hmm.
want to like kind of sort those thoughts out, you have to go
Right.
and kind of type it out. And that's what I do. And another thing I do is I listen to my writing and or my
Hmm.
like what I write.
Yeah. That's really
So
interesting.
I use yes, I think writing is good, but like kind of rereading it just
Hmm.
gives you that clarity
Yeah.
and helps you open new, like you can call it threads, new threads of thought in your brain.
Absolutely.
So I think,
Absolutely.
yeah, and I think it's definitely it's not a versus thing, it's an and thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I use all three, and whatever fits the task that I'm trying to do. Yeah, so I
Mm-hmm.
think that's a little bit of uh,
Yeah, that's interesting. I also wanted to add a little thing that if your handwriting is not good, which is most
oh,
people, I would say,
you should see my
then
writing.
yeah.
It's so bad. It's so bad. Like I would like to show you, but like it's it's like you can't even like I
Yeah,
have a hard time
yeah,
reading it.
and I
So
probably have worse, but yeah, that's another problem I faced with writing on paper. That it's a real trouble and a real drag to understand what you write later on. Sometimes, especially if you're writing like a long-winded 3 4 page
mhm,
journal, which I
mhm,
mean, it's just pros and cons of each medium. But
yeah.
something that also compelled me to go on a digital format because I want to review my journals. As Sivat said, I want to read them at the end of the week. I want to read them at the end of the month. And
Mhm,
on paper, it just seems a little more difficult. And I
mhm,
don't care about the portability side of things. That my laptop is everywhere and I can access it. That does not matter that much. I think largely it's the readability and being able to gather information. But I definitely agree with the and part, especially for audio journaling. And yeah, that's an interesting take. Interesting take.
okay.